Good afternoon, New Beginnings Christian Fellowship, family and friends. This is Pastor David Braxton reaching out to you under very difficult circumstances to do one of the things I think I least like to do, and that is to inform you why we are at this time discontinuing all of our in-person worship, Bible study, fellowship, fitness, and ministry program activity. As you know, our nation and our world is in the midst of a medical pandemic. The coronavirus has landed in the Seattle area in particular, and we as a nation are behind the eight ball in catching up to the means by which to protect ourselves and not to have our public gatherings, including our houses of worship, as places for the festering and the passing of a very deadly disease that is many times more lethal than the common cold and the flu that it is often compared to. So here is what we are doing at New Beginnings. Starting immediately, we have discontinued all worship services, all ministry programs, Bible studies, ministry events, fitness and fellowship activities, and we are going completely online. We ask each of you to join us on Sunday mornings as we will be live streaming worship services that will take place in the sanctuary, including myself, a representation of the music ministry, but an empty congregation. You will all be viewing those services from your homes. We've done this before when we had Snowmageddon and other weather events. This time it will be a health event. Doesn't matter to me if there's 1,000 in the sanctuary or nobody but me and the media service people, but I know you're there in the silent precincts of your homes. I know you're there. And if I be lifted up from the earth, I'll draw all men unto me. And so I will preach. I was born to do it. I can do it in my sleep. And the more dire the circumstances, the more powerfully it comes out. So the very fact that you're not there is going to make me come at it even more stronger than I probably do when the place is packed. Our musicians and musical representatives will be there to sing, to take us to the throne room of God. And I'm expecting an outpouring of God's presence that I can feel in the sanctuary and you can feel in your homes. And if you want to, you can get down on your knees and touch the screen of your computer, your tablet, or your phone as we touch and agree. So the first thing I'm asking of you to do during this time that we are physically scattered is to be a part of our weekly worship service. There'll be other activities that we will inform you of as we go along, but for right now, be a part of, tune in, log in to our Sunday morning worship services at our website, thenbcf.org, and just hit the live button. Secondly, give. We ask all of our members and those who support our ministry to give what you normally give, and if you can, thoughtfully and prayerfully, if you can, give even more. Why? Because the same needs that are normally there are still there, and there will be additional needs. As the coronavirus crisis will impact persons within our congregation, faithful members, because things are being shut down, they will not be called into work. They will not get paid for work they don't do. They will not be able to make rent. They'll face eviction notices. And I hear my God saying, as much as you've done it to the least, my brethren, you've done it unto me. And when I was hungry, did you feed me? When I was naked, did you clothe me? And when coronavirus put me out of work, did you help me maintain until the crisis passed? We will. And as each one of you consider your situation, and if God has blessed you financially to be in a position to where you can weather this storm, please spread your umbrella a little wider so somebody can get up under it with you. Someone with children, someone elderly, someone who otherwise cannot buy their medications. We have to pull together. This is a time to give. We are in crisis individually and collectively. If you are not collectively or individually, then understand there's someone who is, and you can be an answer to their prayers. After this video is over, there'll be another video telling you all the different means by which you can give online, as well as where to mail in those contributions. Thirdly, while we are physically scattered, we want to use technology to cultivate community so that we can check on one another. We ask all of our ministry leads to use technology to check on your ministry participants, ministry leads, department heads. Check on your people to make sure they're doing well. We know that the strategies and the tactics that we are utilizing to make sure that people are physically whole can and will for many be an experience of isolation, loneliness, and depression, and can create a mental health crisis in this country. We can abate that in part by checking on one another, providing conversation, care, and oversight of people in the body. Particularly, let us be vigilant to check on our elderly, our sick, our shut-in, and those persons in our midst, in our community, that we knew were already living through difficult life experiences before this crisis came, and it is just piled on top of what was already a deluge of life's difficult circumstance. So let's use technology to create community and provide care for those who may be suffering disproportionately within our midst. And then finally, stay home. If you don't have to go out, don't go out. Because even if coronavirus may not take you down, each one of us is a potential courier. If we can catch it, be asymptomatic, not get tested because we have no symptoms, and then go visit grandma. Or then go visit our sister or our auntie who has breast cancer and going through chemo, which has knocked down her immune system. And then we walk it right into our house. So we're asking all of you, stay home. Let's burn the bridges that Corona uses to get at all of us. We all must work together. This is life as none of us has known it. This is life that is not going to be pleasant. This is a life that's going to give all of us cabin fever. This is life that's going to make all of us feel picked on and feel a lot out of sorts. But we're asking that each one of us, for the sake of the other, for us to work together, pray together, sacrifice together, reach out together, and endure together this crisis until it passes, so that we will be in place as a community, we will be in place as a church, we'll be in place as families, and can pick up those pieces and move forward with strength and viability because we work together during the storm. Please visit our website frequently to get updates on news, where you can find links to the Center for Disease Control and other human service agencies that will help us through this period of time, to view our worship services, to get announcements that are significant, and to do your part in making sure that we can walk together through this thing. This is a chance for the church to be at its best, because only when it is dark can you see the stars. God bless you. God keep you. I look forward to seeing you through the lens of the computer in worship. Peace.
God wants us all to give because it shows that we recognize He is truly the Lord of our lives. Everything we own and everything we have comes from God. We have multiple ways of giving here at New Beginnings, and giving is simple. You can utilize one of our several methods. You can give through the Secure Give mobile app, our member portal, or website online giving through East 360. You can use text to give, Cash App, Venmo. You can also use direct mail and or direct deposit. Let me explain a few. The preferred method is our Secure Give mobile app, which can be found in the Apple Store or Google Play. It may be titled Secure Give Ignite, but it's the same app. Download this application to your phone and follow the prompts. Select New Beginnings Christian Fellowship, Kent, Washington 98031. If you have used the kiosk before, it should take your same registration information because this acts just like the kiosk. If you have not, it may ask you to register. Follow the on-screen instructions and you're off to the races. You can give by this mobile app at any time and any place. Next up is the member portal. If you are a member of New Beginnings Christian Fellowship, you can access this by going to Member Access on the title bar of the NBCF.org. This will allow you direct access to your account where you can easily place your tithes and offerings. If you have never been in here and you are a member, please email us at info@thenbcf.org and we'll take care of it. Thank you. The next up is Text to Give. Grab your mobile phone if you'd like to give by using a text. You'll text to the number 1-844-311-6333. That's 1-844-311-6333. You will text the keyword GIVE, G-I-V-E, and you'll receive a response back, and it's an easy way to give. If you have never used this before, it also may require a sign-on. Next up, you have your Cash App and Venmo. These applications can be downloaded from your Apple Store or your Google Play. You want to download these applications and then follow the instructions to register, and it's easy to give. And to actually give to New Beginnings Christian Fellowship, for Cash App, you want to use $the NBCF. Again, for Cash App, you want to use $the NBCF. And for Venmo users, use Give-NBCF. Again, Give-NBCF. Next on the list, you can mail it directly to the church. And you want to mail it to P.O. Box 940, Renton, Washington 98057. Again, you can mail it directly to the church using P.O. Box 940, Renton, Washington 98057. And yes, the title should say New Beginnings Christian Fellowship. And last but not least, you can set up bill pay from your bank where you can automatically send it to the church. New Beginnings Christian Fellowship. Please make sure you're giving, especially at this time. Thank you.